Okay, hi guys. I had an anonymous question on Tumblr, and someone wanted me to. Here's what they said: you should make a video about someone getting started in fitness and trying to change their eating habits. Well, when I first heard that, I kind of laughed a little bit because I could think of like 40,000 other different blogs that you would get way better answers from. But whatever, I'm gonna answer your question. So, I guess my best advice about getting started into fitness is just make a goal of first of all what you're trying to achieve and make sure that it's realistic because you don't want some unrealistic goal because then you're never going to achieve it and you're going to be hard on yourself, yada yada. So, one is to achieve or set a realistic goal. And two, make like a plan of what you all want to do in your workout. Are you wanting to focus on your legs, your glutes, your arms, whatever it is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to answer because it could be so many different things that you're focusing towards. But whatever you're trying to focus towards, make your workouts, oriented towards that. And I guess another would just, I don't know, like in my phone I have certain days of the week I do this and make sure you're doing cardio every day because I don't know, I just think cardio is really important to intertwine with your workout to really get the results you want. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of my best answer for that. Set your goals, depending on what you're trying to achieve, and don't make unrealistic goals, and just try your best to do what your plan is for your workouts and whatever goal you're trying to achieve. Try to really stick with that because the more you stick with it, the more you're going to like it and you're going to dedicate yourself to do it. And then trying to change your eating habits. I know it can be hard. But I don't know, my best advice probably, okay, there's an app called Fooducate. It's like Fooducate, Fooducate, and it grades all of the food that you can scan, like if you're at the grocery store. Granted, when I first started doing this, like I went to the grocery store at weird hours when no one was there because here I am sitting here with my little smartphone trying to scan like certain items and being like, oh, is this healthy? Is this not healthy? Is there a lot of preservatives in this? Yada yada. So you want to get things that have good grades. I try to tell myself to get everything that has A's and B's, and sometimes I'll get I'll have a cheat item, which would be like a C item. I really, really try not to buy DNFs because you don't want DNFs in school, so you don't want to eat DNFs. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's a really smart way of because then you start to realize, oh, okay, this is an A and this is an F. I need to get rid of these foods and get rid of a lot of boxed foods, like things that are, that are highly processed. Because those are going to be the things with lower grades too, that aren't nearly as healthy for you. And yeah, I feel like I'm not answering this very thoroughly. Trying to change their eating habits. I guess this is another thing of setting a realistic goal. Don't be like, this day I'm changing everything. It's something you need to kind of train your body to do in a sense. Like, I don't know, it's unrealistic to be like, I'm going to throw away everything in my house and buy all new food, whatever. Because A, you're probably going to be throwing a lot of money down the drain. It's a great idea and it's a great goal, but I don't know, depends. Your financial situation is a big part too, I guess. But yeah, just really try to buy things that are aren't highly processed and don't have a lot of preservatives. And I don't know if in high school you guys were taught to shop the walls of the grocery store. If you can do that, kudos to you. And that is a really good way of changing your eating habits because then you're eating you're getting your dairy products, you're getting your meat, you're getting your vegetables, your fruits and vegetables. That's technically everything you really need to survive. And I think that's, that's a really good goal, is to really shop the walls of the grocery store. You're gonna spend a lot less money doing that too, let me tell you that. But yeah, I think that's kind of all I really want to say with this video. I don't really have a whole lot to say, but if you have any other questions or anything, you can submit them anonymously like this question was, or whatever you want to do, and I can make another video or whatever. But yeah, just let me know. Thanks.